Right, so we're in the C63 507 Special Edition. It's a special edition of the car that was launched just towards the end of last year, 2014. And it's the last naturally aspirated C63 that they will be on the market. So it's a sad day, but it's also a great day. So we're going to take the car for a spin and show you the sounds of the vehicle and the performance. So let's go. So this car is fantastic. I mean, in the sense that it's a great balance between a supercar, some would say, and a regular day-to-day car. It's really efficient on the fuel. You know, you can easily get around 300 plus miles if you drive it in what I call comfort mode, which is a day-to-day mode. You know, in terms of if you drive it a bit faster, it offers sport mode and sport plus mode, as well as manual control. So it's a great car for a balance of high performance as well as a day-to-day car. So highly recommend this vehicle. And so yeah, let's take it for a spin. And just before we do that, I'll give you a quick rev. I don't know if you can hear this, but just put the window down so you can hear what it sounds like. So it's a very aggressive machine. So as I mentioned before, this particular vehicle is the 507 brake horsepower edition of the car. The normal C63, as it were, is a 400 odd, mid 400 brake horsepower machine. This car is, well, there's a couple of figures out there between 0 to 62 that it can say do, you know, 4.2 seconds, some say it can do 3.8. But you know, it's a really powerful car, and it's a fantastic machine to drive. The actual torque is just amazing. It's in this kind of same sector as the BMW M3, M4 as well, that's come out now recently. And also it's you know, in the likes of the RS4, the RS5, so it kind of competes in that space. It's a really awesome vehicle. As I mentioned before, it's got the perfect balance of you know, kind of day-to-day running as well as supercar performance. So I'm gonna try and give you guys a bit of exposure to that. The car has amazing sounds and torque, and it really just goes. So fantastic car to drive. And we're in Sport Plus at the moment, so you're getting a lot more revs, faster changes in the vehicle. So highly recommend this for, you know, really fast driving. And beyond that, I think it's just a perfect car for day-to-day as well. So the 507 retails at around mid-70s. You can probably pick up one for about 60 odd thousand. I mean, the downshifts are just phenomenal in this car, and they really are. Camera, it's falling down. Really are really fantastic. The downshifting in this vehicle is just amazing, and it's got this amazing sweet pop that comes out of the back. Apologies for the camera if I keep having to hold it. I am driving on my own today and doing a review at the same time, so it's a little bit tricky, but doing my level best to keep it as still as possible. So you can hear that, the V8 engine just pushing on the car. It's a fantastic car. I'm going to show you a lot more of the outside of the car and some of its features in a minute, but I just wanted to give you a kind of a sound of what it, a kind of taste of what it sounds like. So we're inside the C63, inside the cabin. You've got some great features. Obviously you just heard the revs, monstrous revs that you'll be able to push out in this car. You've got this really nice panel which has things such as navigation, Bluetooth audio, which you can see I'm on right now, Bluetooth telecommunications and telephone usage, video system, system settings, so you can go and tweak things in the car and activate the the AMG mode which this car has. So you can do things such as race times and laps, and it's just kind of stuff for the track really, not really day-to-day use, but a really lovely entertainment system. You've got this piano black kind of polish going along the dashboard. It runs along the dashboard and it also runs along the side of the car, as well as down here. The steering wheel is finished in this kind of, they call it Dynamica fiber, which is very similar to Alcantara, and it's got this kind of like a little leather marking here on the top of the steering wheel, just here, but just generally a really nice chunky steering wheel for when you're driving the car. I'm not sure if this is going to focus, but you've got modes here to change how the car performs. So just using this dial you can set it to comfort, sport, sport plus, or manual. You've got a race sport, which is where you can kind of create those kind of cool spins and burnouts with the tires and the smoky effect if you put into that. So yeah, really great ways. If you're in comfort, obviously it's going to be the most efficient way of driving the car. Sport mode gives that kind of bit more punch and a bit more aggression, and of course Sport Plus is a whole different beast of a car. So a really fantastic way to make that kind of people's heads turn. You've got this kind of finish on the kind of the gear stick in the same Dynamica fiber. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a finish there on the gear stick which says AMG. In the 507 you get the option to have your seats in two-tone with the Dynamica fiber middle, and it's a leather outer finishing. So you can just about see on the chair it says on the seat rather, it says AMG. So it's got the markings there as well. And if we move across over here, don't know if you can see it, but on the dash it says edition 507 just here, so that gives it a nice marking that this is a AMG 507 C63. And if we just pan across here and look up, you see that it's got a nice panoramic sunroof that lets a lot of nice light into the car, even on darker, gloomier days like today. So there you have it. That's the interior of the C63 507 edition. And also, by the way, you've got lots of room at the back, so you can carry passengers as well. So it's a good car, and it's definitely a great balance of performance car and high performance car meets day-to-day coupe slash saloon car. So I really like the C63 507. If you can pick one up, I'd highly recommend it. Test drive it. If you can get it for a weekend, get it, and it's just gonna leave you with tons of great memories, from driving this vehicle. So the C63 edition 507, it's got some nice features, such as these inlets. As mentioned before, they're the same inlets, and the bonnet's taken from the Black Series version of the car, finished off in a kind of black, satin black, as it were, or matte black kind of finish to it. Also with the 507 edition, you get these rather aggressive looking matte black wheels, special wheel design as well. You've got the AMG red calipers that come along with this. Really gives it an aggressive feel. You've got the lovely C6.3 AMG marking on the edge, and generally very kind of aggressive looking contouring of the vehicle. And as we move up here, you've got the black wing mirrors, so it's kind of like a matching black finish to what you have on the front grille of the car. Quickly show you that as well. So you've got the inner bevel here, or the inner kind of marking of the dash or the front of the bonnet, in a black finish. On the normal C63 it would be in a silver finish. So you've got some nice touches. Obviously you've got the two-tone interior as well, and along the back here you've got the C63 markings, and obviously a sign that it's an AMG, as well as this really lovely kind of black finished spoiler that offsets the main body colouring. In this case this car is Tenorite grey, so it's a kind of dark black greyish kind of colour. And so that's the C63 507 edition. Really nice car. You've also got, just wanted to mention quickly, you've got the kind of decal that runs along the side of the car as well, which also highlights that it's a 507 edition of the vehicle. So there you have it, C63 507 edition. I'll be doing a few more reviews of a few other cars. Next one will probably be the Maserati Quattroporte. So if you like this video, please share it, comment below, and like it, and please subscribe to the channel. We're also on Twitter as well now, and Facebook too. On Twitter we've got the handle Prop London Life, so Prop, P-R-O-P, London Life, and on Instagram The Proper London Life, so the full name, The Proper London Life. So please follow us on those sites as well, so Twitter, Instagram, and also Facebook. We've got a page which we just set up as well, which is The Proper London Life as well. So hope you like this video, and yeah, please share it, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks.